Alright guys, I wanted to share with you my latest batch of decals that I'm going to have up for sale. As you know, when you order decals from Mr. Pato, you get a decal sheet that contains largely 4 of them for each order you make. And to be honest, I don't always make 4 of them, and I figured that for those of you guys that are making customs and want to give your hand at something, give a shot at something, I can make some of my extra decals available to y'all. Some of you have already received some, but I wanted to do this per request. A few folks have been asking for, hey, what other decals do you have for sale? I'll tell you, the price per decal sheet is going to be $3.50. I'm going to include 50 cents in there because that then matches more with what my cost is to include mailing them to you with a 50, 60 cent stamp, whatever they are today, in an envelope. But so $3.50 per decal sheet. So if you want 4 of them, that'll be $14, and then you guys can just send it to me via PayPal. So let's start off with the Cup Series, and I've got these by year, and you can see what decal it is, as well as the background that's removed, and also I'll try to lay out if it's a silk ink or laser sharp. So this is laser sharp. This is a 2021. You can see the background's red. Skittles Gummies. Kyle Busch, of course. Chase Briscoe. This is his Cummings, and this is a black background removed. And of course, this is another laser sharp decal set. I'll admit that this red is not really a great red, and but it is what it is. Chose to remove the black instead of the red, and that's what you get. So, Chase Briscoe. 2020, this is Matt DiBenedetto, Monster Menards, and the black background's removed. And that is a regular silk ink one. This is a Kyle Busch, Pepsi Max. You can see the blue background's removed. 2020. And that is another silk ink decal. Most of these are silk ink, to be honest with you. Here's a 2019 Ryan Blaney Dent Wizard. The white background's removed, and silk ink. You can see the Monster playoff car. This is pretty cool. Alright, jumping back in time a little bit, we got some 2016s. Here's a Matt Kenseth from Watkins Glen. So you notice that the fuel door is on the opposite side. So that's always fun. And of course it's his Dollar General silk ink. The yellow background's removed. So you got to do it the Dollar General yellow. It's kind of like a Daytona yellow. And what's also neat is this is his 600th start. So, you can get Matt's regular Dollar General 2016 car, and then if you wanted to, you could just cut out the decals, the extra decals, and put them on there. And I'm not sure how you would do this because the fuel door is going to be on the other side. But yeah, that's why I ordered the sheet, right? It was to make it as a custom. Sometimes finding these 2016, 2015 Camrys are hard to find. So there you go. Another 2016 Matt Kenseth. This is his, where they drove the silver numbers. I forget what track it was. Did I write it down? No. But there was a race where the Joe Gibbs drivers drove the silver numbers, and so that's a rare car, similar to his other Dollar General cars, but just with the silver numbers. Okay, I've got a couple. Actually, I should mark these. I've got a few here, decal sheets that are Kyle Busch decal sheets, but these are the ones that have flaked on me. And so here's his 2016 Skittles Civil War Avengers car, where Captain America and Iron Man don't get along, but these kind of flake. And so I'll just make that disclaimer here. But these tend to flake and are difficult to make. I got the sublime green background removed here. That's the color you need. Probably best to also paint the front red, but I'll leave that up to you guys if you want this one. And then you have this Marigold 2016 number 18 M&M celebrating 75 years. This does flake a little bit, but not much because most of the background color is removed. You may get a little bit of flaking around these M&Ms, but you got to be careful with that one. And these are the laser sharp ones. You can see the white paper. A lot of times the white paper is the laser sharp. Another sublime green here, 2015. This is the American Heritage, and this one flakes too. And it is what it is. Just the decal set, that batch from Pato didn't come out so well. So you kind of proceed at your own risk here with that. But you paint it sublime green, you don't have to worry about the spoiler. But trying to get all of this on there without it flaking is difficult, as you may have seen in one of my videos. Alright, so a few more Cup cars here. Kind of speed it up a little bit. 2015 Dollar General, Matt Kenseth. This is his Bristol one with the autism logo here. Got a 2014 Danica Patrick Go Daddy lottery. So this is the green with a lot of orange, of course, around there. And it looks like she drove this probably at Daytona in the summer. If it's a Florida Lottery, usually drives at Daytona. And so, yeah, this is a rare car. Okay, I've got is this a Landon Castle? Or is this a Ricky Stenhouse? I think this might be a Ricky Stenhouse. Rangers Reserve Tender Beef. Cargill 2012 Fusion. This is kind of a deep red color. And then you lay these decals over. There's some extra decals. You can see this is extra, extra, extra. But a 2012 Fusion there. Got a 2012 Matt Kenseth, number 17. Fastenal. You can see you need to paint the car white. And then you've got some layered decals here with this front end especially. But some extra Goodyear logos here. So yeah, 2012. Here's a 2006. Ordered a few of these. This was the paint scheme that he drove at Bristol, where he won the race in 2006. So you've got some, how this differs from the regular 2006 DeWalt car. You got the Carhartt on the trunk, the Renai on the back side, and then, you can paint this car any color you want. You could paint it the yellow. You can paint it. I think I did a gold one to commemorate the win. But yeah, you can have fun with that 2006 car. All right, those are the Cup cars. Here's some Xfinity cars, and we'll go quickly through that. So we got a Matt Snyder 2020 Tax Slayer with a white background, or Mayat Snyder. Got an AJ Allmendinger Ellsworth Advisors, number 16, 2020. This is white. You want to pre-paint black around the windows and stuff. Got to be careful there. Challenging car. All right, here's a Supra 2020. This is you kind of have a it's yellow, but it's kind of a faded yellow. I think it's Rust-Oleum sells a warm yellow. I'll write that on there. A warm yellow. And so you want to look at that color for this Cookies and Cream Twix Supra. Kyle Busch. All right, here's a Ben Rhodes Kubota. This is Xfinity Camaro, red rims, red car, some white decals. 01 is one of his early ones. Here's a Brandon Jones KCMG, number 33. This is a 2017 Xfinity. White background removed. Here's a kind of a rare. This is a Kevin Harvick, number 41, that he drove in 2017 at Darlington. So you want to match it up with some Darlington rims and tires, and this is a Mustang. So it's a little challenging working these Mustangs, especially this down here. But you do the Hunt Brothers green and make that work. All right, here's a popular driver, a Ross Chastain, G&K Services, Kubota, number 4 from 2017. This is a red car with red rims, very rare. Here's an Eric Almirola, ordered this recently, number 98, fresh from Florida. This is where he won the Daytona race in. And it's a light blue. Actually, I got it working right there. This is actually kind of I use the Oasis blue. It's a satin finish, so you paint it and then you gloss it up after that. But that's available. Then you go back a few more years to 2013. This is a Matt Kenseth, number $18 General, rare, one of the first Dollar General cars that he drove for Joe Gibbs in the Xfinity. Actually, this is a nationwide series, but yeah, that's your Dollar General yellow. Or you could do it whatever color you wanted. You could do gold. I always like to do gold. Yellow to gold is a nice transition, but you could do whatever background color you wanted if you wanted to go crazy on that one. Here's a Michael Annette. This is a rare one. This is a 43 STP with the blue nationwide banner. Always thought that was cool. STP, got the Petty Victory Junction Gang going on, Mustang back in the day. And again, this is a light blue. Probably that Oasis blue works really good for that. Just ordered some of these. This is a Matt Kenseth Playpad Pro Daytona Win 2013. You paint the car black. These are Silk Ink decals. I think all of these are Silk Ink decals. A 2011 Matt Kenseth. This is number 16. This was, I think he drove this at Charlotte. He was filling in for maybe Trevor Bayne. And stepped into a Mustang. The only time he ever drove a Mustang in a Cup race. Actually, in any race. This is actually nationwide. And he dominated, won the race. I don't know if he dominated, but he won the race. 2011. Very rare Matt Kenseth car. Here's an 09 City Financial Matt Kenseth, number 16. You paint the car silver, a lot of decals, some extra decals as you can see with this. Sometimes Pato gives you some extra decals, which are always nice to have. You can see all of this is extra here. These are extra. This whole side here is extra. All right, I'm going to part with a couple of these. I haven't gotten to them yet, but 2009 Ritz, Matt Kenseth, drove it at Daytona. You know, the red, you want to paint that red. And here's this 2008 Ritz. And this is actually with a blue background. 2008 number 17 Financial, City Financial. Paint this silver. And lastly, I'll depart with one of my old 1998 Lycos Internet Guide. Matt Kenseth Monte Carlos when he first got started. My plan here was to make some and possibly do some different, background colors. Obviously, this was black. I should probably put that on here, but it may not be obvious to everybody. But you can see there's just a ton of extra decals. Like, so if you were to buy his 1998 Lycos car, it doesn't have a lot of these extra logos and lettering on it. And so you can really, this has pretty much everything that was on the actual car. So you can go ahead and build one to be an exact replica of what was driven on the track. So that's what's cool about getting these decals. You really can no kidding make a race replica. So those are the ones I have available, guys. It's first come, first serve. I'll put my email in the description below. And just hit me up with which ones you want. You don't want to dally. because I know there's at least 2 or 3 people that are interested in these. So yeah, real quick, just pan across what I've got. Finished up that Brandon Brown Larry's Lemonade. That'll be going up on eBay here pretty soon. Got a Ty Gibbs in the works. This is really paint day. I've got a lot of cars in the works right now, but this was paint day. You know, you have chest day and arms day and legs day when you're exercising. This is paint day. So I've got a number that I painted this morning and just letting them dry now, and we'll start slapping those together here real soon. But all right, guys, God bless. We will talk to you shortly. Happy customizing. Take care.